everyone. Hope everyone's having a great day. So, earlier today on Whatnot, we found a 2026 quarter. So, we've got a lot more to find. Check this out. Here's the one we found earlier today 2026, no privy mark on the Denver. We could have hoped for a privy, but we didn't get one. But we did get one that's in decent shape. It is in nice condition. Has been circulated at least once around the block, and we did find a V nickel, which is in 1901 V nickel we found earlier today on Whatnot, along with that 2026 quarter. So we want to find some more of those. Trust me, I've got a few more to go through here with you all tonight. So fingers crossed, good luck, and here we go. We're looking for the 2026s. We're looking for silver. We're looking for anything worth more than face value, right? Good luck, and here we go. Hopefully we find some, and then I can just, turn around and put them back out there to you all again. Meanwhile, if any of y'all are looking to buy anything, just let me know. We've always got stuff for sale, for sure. 2020, not what we're looking for. 2012, not what we're looking for. Come on now. We're going to find one. I feel it. Today's the day. Today's the day that we find the nickel, the 2026 nickel. It's in here hiding. 2019, 2005, semi-key date. Night before looking all crazy. That one looked like it would have been old enough for silver, but no. They're tricking us today. They're being tricky, y'all. All right, keep your eye open for those new ones. There's a shiny 23. Not what we're looking for, the shiny 23. 2006 looking shiny. Not the one. Teleport, not the one. We know what we're looking for here. We just gotta find it. Okay, here we go. 23 on that one. It looked brand spanking new. It was a trickery. Tell you what, all these look like they are all old. Looks like 24 was as close as we got out of that group. Alright, we got lots of rolls. It's time to crack the next one. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up. I appreciate y'all. Oh, holy cow. Hey, Buckeye, how you doing? Becky, good to see you. Sorry, y'all, my chat wasn't moving. Kevin, all the way from Florida, how in the world you doing tonight? How's Becky doing? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Well, we found a V-nickel earlier today, and we found ourselves one of the 2026 quarters, y'all. Be keeping every 2026 coin you find. I'm telling you, look on eBay. They're selling these things like hotcakes. It's crazy. Becky, do you like coins and do you like ball cards? I know you got kids. Do they like ball cards? I'm asking because I've been selling off a lot of my ball card collection. I'm willing to make a deal. Just saying. I sell ball cards also, and I collected while I was growing up. You gotta know. So I've got a lot of high dollar ball cards from back in the day that I'm willing to part with at a good price. Somebody can make some money on them. I just don't have time to deal with them all. Or somebody that's collecting that's going to be around for a long time might want to put in their collection. Of course, me and Miss Becky, we grew up in the era of Michael Jordan, so I've got a lot of his ball cards. 2025, 1 year off, Miss Becky. What the heck is happening right now? 1 year away from the one we need. We're looking for 2026. Come on, 2026. Look at the quarter we found earlier today, Miss Becky. Look, you got to find these. Look here. Eh? You got to find those. Those little boogers are selling online for the money. You get a mint mark above the Monticello. Not on an 86, we don't. 21D, not what we need. Damn it, we're getting closer. I don't know if we're getting closer or further away. I can't tell. Kevin says, getting close. I'm telling you, man. It is getting, we're getting closer every time. It's tricky. It's being tricky with us. Kevin, here's what they look like, buddy. You can find them. They come down there to get on the bus, man. You look for these new quarters. You gotta get them. Gotta find them. That's what we're looking for. And they got them in the nickel, too. So we're searching the nickels for them, the 2026s. And 22 is pretty. It looked like it was going to be something. How's Becky been doing? She says good. Good. We got to have you doing great. How was your vacation? Or when's your next one? You know, you girls, she going on trips. Man, look here. They got the panic plague on those things. That one boat was out there floating around at sea with everybody. Nope. I ain't trying to get on no boat with a bunch of people who might be sick. Well, police outside, their lights gone, but I live in the neighborhood. You sure had to spin some things up on your hunts, laugh out loud. Yeah. I speed up some things I do. I'm trying to, been trying to get through them here a little quicker without doing as much error looking because, we're in search of these things. Right? Yeah, I've been doing them a little more often. It's because I'm going through hundreds and thousands of dollars worth of coins. Literally today I've went through, I don't know, $400, $500 worth already, not counting this show. This show, we're probably going to go through $150, $200 worth of change. Here we go. Well, let's find them. We're going to find these little boogers. I'm telling you, privy marks are out there, and we're going to get them. We're going to find them. They can't hide from us. Tell them, Kevin. I have a few of the 2026 necklaces. Good deal, man. Save them, I'm telling you. Save them, Kevin. They already selling them on eBay and everywhere else. Pass them on to family for the future, you know what I mean? Yeah, save them all. Save them all. Meanwhile, the quarter with the privy mark, that's the one. That's going to be the more valuable one. That and the cent out of the silver sets. I messed up and turned down buying one for $89. Thought that was a lot of money for a cent. Now they're selling for $200 and some dollars. So I should have bought one when I had a chance at that price, but hindsight 2020. September, but right now I've been taking care of my dad. Oh, okay. Just found out he's got bone marrow cancer. I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that, Miss Becky. Well, spend as much time with him as you can. That's all I can say. And don't let that be the determining factor on things, okay? I know that it's when you get news like that, it's like a whole kick in the balls, right? I think the mint sent all the privy ones to Texas. I think so because they've been coming out of Texas. All of them been getting them. I mean, I'm just saying, and see all the coin roll hunters in Texas getting them. I don't get it. You'd think they would drift up here to Oklahoma, right, at some point. Let me get some of those. Meanwhile, Miss Becky, you disappeared after you told me that. So, here's the thing. Who was that? American Auntie 1776. How you doing? Good to see you. One person got over 800. 800 of the privy marks? No way. So, Kevin, here's the deal. So, it's on this exact quarter. So, here's what I'm going to tell all y'all to keep an eye out for, okay? Y'all, I melt silver and gold, so I've got punches. Someone can make a punch to make that privy mark on them coins. They only released 2,200 of them in the wild. How is one person going to have 800? One person could have made a punch and punched 800 of them. Just saying. Gotta be careful. Rob finds treasure, found 800 in one box. Rob's a pretty good guy, so probably that's his luck. God bless him. Lucky motherfucker. That's all I can say. Rob's a good guy, though. Rob's he's one of the YouTubers that's became popular that I can say is still stayed the same. A few years ago when I was first diagnosed and I hadn't hardly told anybody, I was at a coin show and Rob was like, "What's going on with you, man?" He knew I'd been sick. So I told him, and him and his wife prayed with me. So I give them all the props in the world for that. And no, the privy mark ones don't have a mint mark. What? Oh, I thought they were all mints. Like they have a mint mark, but they were from all of them. That means Philadelphia made them? Is that what it is? I didn't know they didn't have a mint mark. I have to look into that more. I've been so busy trying to find them that, I got excited today just finding a quarter. How stupid is that? Oklahoma, we're up here where the coins is the last place to get is right here. I've went through thousands and thousands of dollars worth and haven't found any yet. Here we go. We're going to search another $10 worth. Boom. No silver. No brand new looking edges, but yet we continue to search. And we're still looking for the W privies also. When you're searching, you might as well search for all of them, right? We're going to look for those West points on where they were minted, but positive there's no MM on the July 4th mark. Oh, okay, no mint mark. Okay. Well, that's cool. And that's a plus. We'll know then. It's easier to hunt for them, huh? Be like, well, that motherfucker ain't got no mint mark. No. First, we gotta find them. Let's find some new ones, and then we'll see what we got. Right now, we can't find any. We found one. It wasn't the one. There's gotta be more out there. Fingers crossed. We're gonna find them. We're fast searching. I'm sure we're passing up all kinds of other errors, but we're not passing up the 2019s or 20s. We're looking for the West points. Still looking for those West points. There's still some of those out there floating around. I need to learn what to look for Laugh Out Loud. Well, Miss Becky just watched the show. If you watch and listen to me, as I'm looking, I'll kind of explain to you. So the mint mark is, let me get something to point this out for you. Nothing like the handy dandy screwdriver, right? You can tell when you're from Southwest Missouri, you use a screwdriver and duct tape fixes everything. Okay, so here's the mint mark. You don't want to touch coins with the screwdriver because that'd just screw them up. This right here is the mint mark. The D means Denver, the P means Philadelphia, and the S means San Francisco. So you want to catch any of them that's got an S. Those are always good to keep. San Francisco, proofs. W, which is West Point, that's a special one. You want to find those ones, keep those ones that's got a W. Now, on the new ones, you want to keep all of them, right? So the new ones, they're going to look like this. They're going to have dual dates on it. It's going to say 1776 to 2026. That's going to be on nickels, 4 different types of quarters this year, and on a dime that's just really kick-ass looking. Here, I'll show you the dime. I'll give you a little rundown on them right here. Here we go. Here's what the dime looks like. Look at that bad boy. This is your dime for this year. Look at that. Tell me that ain't cool looking, huh? I mean, she's gorgeous. Look at that. Let me find out that's a dude. Pretty sure that's a chick. I don't know. Pretty sure that's a chick. But there you go. See, it's got the dual date on it there, 1776, 2026. You want to look for those. Those are all very valuable already. Okay? So anything with that dual date on it right there, you want to find and keep it because those are valuable, going to be more valuable in the future. Meanwhile, on nickels, older nickels, you want to keep anything that's got a V on it, like this right here, V nickel. Those are good. They ain't going to have no mint mark on them because when they made these, they didn't even have like a mint. They just minted them in San Francisco, which was the only mint we had back then, right? So there you go. 1901 on the V nickel. That was a find this morning on Whatnot of the nickel rolls. You want to keep those. Those are worth more than a nickel. There's just a couple of the ones so far that we're looking for. And I already showed you that one, so we don't want to keep it. All right, let's crack open the next roll and see where we're at. And now on nickels, you also want to look for the mint mark above the Monticello. Hold on, I'll show you that here in a second. Mint mark above the Monticello means that it is a war nickel that is going to be 35% silver, and those were minted during World War II. So dates on those range between 42 and 44, 5-ish, something like that. So, yeah. Meanwhile, don't beat me up because my brain don't let me keep track of all these dates anymore like I used to. On the nickels, you want to go through and look. Yeah, I don't see anything that looks new. But we're going to look at all of them anyways. And of course, the new ones are going to be super shiny, just like this under right here. And it was a 22. We're on the right path. We're not there yet, but we're getting closer. Oh, here's a dirty one. 69, my favorite number. That ain't nothing. It ain't silver. It's not silver. The only way it's silver is if you see a mint mark. If you see a mint mark on a nickel and it's right up here above this, if you find the S, the D, or the P above the building on the back, that means it's 35% silver. Okay? And the date will be in the 40s. It'll be the 1940s something. Okay? Those are 35% silver, and you want to keep those. Because we all like silver, right? We like our silver. We want it to go up. 2025, there we go. We're 1 year away, y'all. We're getting closer. And then we step back to 2020. Holy, 2002. Holy cow. Went forward and backwards up 2023. About the time I feel like we're getting closer. Oh my goodness, you got it all full of silver coins. Oh yeah, I just looked at the jar of coins, definitely. Holy cow, for sure. Hey, look, here's what you do. The ones that aren't silver or that aren't any good, just go take those to your bank, cash them in, and get some new rolls. You know what I mean? American Jeff, how many dimes have you found? I've got a bag that's got a few in it. I couldn't tell you exactly how many I found, but I found a few. And my roommate actually just found some from the grocery store. Blew my mind. A nickel. Meanwhile, everybody needs to go to Sprouts in Oklahoma City. Apparently, they got change. They don't want to tell me where they got it. I'm like, come on, man. People act stupid. They're like, oh, we don't know where we got the change. I'm like, come the shit on. What bank did you use? I can tell you what banks don't have them. Bank of America, Harvest, Oklahoma Twins, all the other banks around here ain't got them. I promise you, because I go to all of them every day. Most of them know me so well that they don't even ask for my bank card or ID no more. They know my name. They just type me in the computer. It's like we're all family or something, which is an okay thing. If you would like some, oh my goodness, happy to go over what you have one-on-one if you would like some clarity. Oh, Becky. There you go. Oh, okay. You're sending that to Becky. I got you. Are you talking about me or Becky? I would say, Becky, I'll definitely go over it with you. You already know. Miss Becky, you can send me photos. Like American Antiques offered to help look through them. But yeah, Becky, he'll help you. I'll help you. All you got to do is send photos. I would not ever send any of your coins to anybody. But photos and advice, definitely. Photos and advices are always good ideas, but don't send out coins to anybody to look at. I had a buddy of mine here on YouTube, goes by Mad Cow. Mad Cow sent this guy that goes by the name Big Apple a whole box full of coins, thousands and thousands of dollars worth of coins. Big Apple, seemed like, jump them on table. Have a heyday. There you go, Miss Becky. That is definitely a possibility. I mean, I got look at the table here. We just got stuff everywhere all the time. But what happened was Big Apple had a reputation, and my buddy Mad Cow felt like he can trust him. 2020, we're looking for the W. So he sent the man a box of coins. And then the man sit around and gave away part of them, picked through them, kept out the ones he wanted, and then gave him like dirt prices for them. It was one of the saddest things I ever seen. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, dude is like, the Big Apple dude, his job is like working for the police. So apparently when you work for the police, it's okay that you do some dirty shit to people online. That's, just go fucking figure, right? It's hard to find people willing to help people out. Well, American, it's good though. You know what I mean? It's good though that you're offering, and that's what you got to do. I mean, Miss Becky, I would definitely, probably check out their YouTube channel. On most people's YouTube channels, like I'm sure American Pickers there, Antique Picker, I'm not saying it right. On their YouTube About page, it'll have an email where you can contact them. I'm sure they've probably got one on theirs. I've got one on mine. And, as hard as it was for you to be able to email me, you can email me again now that you got through to me and And then I can send you my digits. I could actually tell you my digits on here because I got them up on signs in Oklahoma. So It ain't like it matters, but you can only text this number. And it's a 417 number. So write down this phone number and then you can text it. And you can send photos via text. Give me a day or so to get back to you. Phone number is going to be 417 342 7621. It's text only. If you call it, it's just going to go to a thing that says, there is no answering machine on this motherfucker. You hear me? It's going to be like, hey, look here, man, the voicemail's full because I don't answer. I answer text messages. There's so many people try to call and shit. I gave up on that. They text, they meet me places, and I buy and sell to them that way, and it works out. And I keep that number because primarily my kids grew up with it, know what it is. Heaven forbid they didn't know how to contact dad when they need something. 342-7621. 7621. Yep, 7621. And it's text only. If you try to call it, it's just going to kick you to a voicemail that's completely packed full of voicemails that I never check. Even on the signs here in Oklahoma City and in Edmond, it says text only. Yeah. Try to stress that to people. I'm like, look, man, if I answered the calls every time they call, I'd be on the phone all the time. Telemarketers, people trying to sell me insurance and trying to hook me up with credit cards, and I don't even own a credit card. Did you know that your credit gets worse when you pay off all your credit cards and you don't owe no money to anybody? That's some bullshit, ain't it? I don't owe nobody no money, but my credit is all jacked up because I pay everything off. How is that even possible? I feel like if you don't have any debt, then you should have better credit, right? But word to the wise, don't pay off all your credit card bills and things because it'll mess up your credit. I don't know how, but it does. You got to stay in debt to these people. They want you in debt to them. That's the way it is. Any of the rest of y'all, if you ever paid off a credit card bill or a house, you already know all of a sudden your credit score drops. It's like, how is that even a thing? Somebody else explain that to me. How does that work? I know that's how it works now that I'm dealing with that, and I've never had credit cards like that. I don't get in debt. I buy what I can afford. I live with cash. Cash cow only. Denver. Cash is king is what they say. I don't know about that. God is king. Cash is the way we work. All right, nothing in that roll, dadgum. Let's go. Another roll of quarters. Miss Becky, we're at 30 minutes. We got 30 more minutes to find us some of these coins, man. I feel like it's in here. I feel like they're in here. I feel like we're grateful we got one, right? Hey, Miss Becky, say a bunch of stuff in chat so it pushes that up. Because if you don't, I might have every asshole and their brothers sending me weird-ass text messages. I promise I've got some already that's quite interesting. I don't know. People are strange, man. Hey, and ladies can't say anything about men sending them pics because I've had, like I said, I've got some pictures that I don't know, man. I don't know what people's thinking sometimes. I know Miss Becky won't send anything like that, but any of the rest of y'all, I ain't that dude, I promise. I'm not interested. Tell him, Miss Becky, tell him. He don't even like people. I had a lady show up the other day, as a matter of fact, to my place, unannounced, with a coin, Miss Becky. Now, mind you, I live in the hood. She should have already known, you know what I mean? And it was in the middle of the night. And then it made more sense once she explained that some crackhead had brought her the coin. She just wanted to know if the coin was worth any money. So she was trying to make a trade for the coin, you hear me? I'm like, what the heck? Meanwhile, she got all nervous when she figured out why my hand was behind my back. Bang on the door like the police at 9 o'clock in the night in the hood. Of course, I'm going to answer the door with a gun. You crazy mother suckers. And then you tell me you're trying to find out if coins are worth money if they got silver in them because you're trading them to the crackheads are trying to get out of here. What the heck? Welcome to Oklahoma City. It's like Berry County on a wider spectrum. You hear me? How in the hell are you going to find my house in the middle of the... How you going to find my place in the middle of the hood and come knocking at 9 o'clock at night like you're the police with a crackhead coin? And it was one like this, you know? It was one of these things. It was a euro, okay? Or one of, you know, some shit that the machine won't even take. I don't even know. Got a lot of guns in your house. Well, there you go. That'll keep them at bay. You can only use one at a time unless you're real handy, but, you know, that's all it takes is just one. You just get the job done with the one, you'll be good to go. But you got plenty there. That's good. You got one for all occasions, it sounds like. Oh, my goodness. $2,004. Not what we were looking for. I got excited over nothing, man, y'all. But they got me over here walking over these coins, losing my marbles over it. I got guys in there coming in talking about motherfuckers finding 800 at a time. Rob finds treasures, man. Who'd you hold up? I think you might have wrote the mint or something. That's crazy. 500 of them? Son of a bitch. They must have put them all in the same box. He got the one box that was dropped off on the, you know. And I know how to use it. Practice at the gun range. It's scary. Well, no, it's good to be knowledgeable. And you already grew up in an area where you were knowledgeable about firearms, you know what I mean? That's a good thing about being raised around there. There's a lot of people that are idiots about it. I'll tell you this past Christmas, we had some idiot here in Oklahoma City, got a damn 9mm for Christmas, and you can go look at the news articles. He goes outside his backyard with his family. Mind you, Miss Becky, with the family. They all stand there and watch him take pot shots at a can on top of a fence in the city. You hear me? So some 70-year-old woman was holding her grandbaby on the front porch, killed her instantly. missed the baby by inches. And then everybody was like, oh man, you should cut him a break. What do you mean? They should arrest him and all the family that was standing out there watching him shoot at the can. You hear me, Miss Becky? Whole group of fucking idiots. You know what I mean? Who in the hell does that? You ain't got nothing behind the can. What did you think was going to stop the bullet? I mean, come on, man. And we're in the city. That lady got hit like a block up, 2.5 blocks up the road. You know what I mean? Yeah, you go to a gun range or, go someplace where you got a backstop. You know what I mean? There's places you can go and practice. It's not necessarily a gun range, but there's safety things you got to do. And we had an incident here in the hood, and I tell people here in the hood this all the time. There was an incident a couple of weeks ago. Well, not even a couple of weeks ago, about a week and a half ago. And I ended up putting a stop to it like a week ago because it kept escalating and I got involved. But this other person was having beef with this other person. They'd done fought, and then it come to gunplay. And I told them, I said, look, y'all beefing, y'all fighting, that's cool and whatnot, but you got to remember, you live around a bunch of other people. I said, so when y'all mother suckers start talking about shooting each other, I need you to understand that there's other people that live around here. You know, I was like, so we ain't going to be having nobody get shot on accident. I was like, you need to make sure when you shoot somebody, there's, there's nobody behind them. So, Becky, they didn't end up shooting it out with each other. What ended up happening was the one guy came back to the neighborhood after this other gentleman, and, like I said, I intervened. The cops were called. We ain't seen dude since. Cops didn't have nothing more to say to me other than the fact that I told him, I said, look, man, I done told the motherfucker twice. I said, third time's a charm. I said, they mess around, I put something through you. I said, so I don't know what happened to him, but mess around. I said, tell him come back again, fourth time, see what happens. Of course, they're already familiar who I am, so they were like, oh, yes, sir, we got you. Sounds like it's under control. I said, yep, he crawled off that way somewhere. He was not walking when he left here. He was crawling that direction towards the woods. That's all I can tell you. We ain't seen him since, Miss Becky. I'm pretty sure he's gone. Pretty sure he caught on to what the rock was cooking. You hear me? He was like, oh, Lord. Some of these folks around here, they don't even know me, like know my past or where I'm from. Be like, look here, y'all. I was raised in the show me state. You know what that means? I'm one of them motherfuckers you're going to have to show. The reason why I'm still walking is because I'm one of them guys. You hear me? All right, here we go. Oh my goodness, I just now hit my vape, y'all. I got to put some orange juice in it. That thing is nasty. I don't smoke cigarettes. Quit smoking cigarettes like 4 years ago. I still hit a nicotine vape occasionally, but so occasionally that I forget to load it up with juice sometimes. Boy, that is nasty. View hidden message. Yeah. Well, Miss Becky, this is the thing. Now that MS has been kicking my ass, I can't fight like I used to. But what that means is I'm more edgy with the trigger. You know what I mean? So yeah. That's what that guy figured out too. I was like, you know what, man? I don't even feel like fucking with you, so here's what's going to happen. And then, yeah. Pretty sure I put something in him he's going to remember the rest of his life. You know? He'll never forget me. He'll be like, "Jeez, that dude is not even playing." Especially afterwards, because I'm the guy that, yeah, I will go over there and kick you when you're laying on the ground and tell you need to start crawling faster. That's what I did. I was like, oh, you know what? You're not moving quick enough. We need you to crawl away from here quicker. I hope you got. Oh, well, hey, you know what? Miss Becky, this is the thing with MS. Right now, it's just trying to get it under control. There's no cure for it. Not going to get. Hey, Furry Plants and Coins is over there on Whatnot. I appreciate you. Good to see you, ma'am. You made it. How's everything going? Did you find a car? So with MS, as you probably already know, there's no fix for it, right? So I just got to keep on trying to beat it every day. Every day. That's my goal. Hey, I've become the quietest workout person in the world because my roommate's back from vacation and I have to exercise early in the morning to keep moving. I have to still looking. Girl, man, I'm telling you, if you'd have brought that pizza to Oklahoma, we could already had you a car. It's crazy. What kind of car you need, man? We got Porsches down here. We got Escalades laying around. For the money that you got coming for your insurance thing, I could have got you a nice vehicle. I told you that, but I don't know how you're going to get it up there. You're going to have to haul it on a trailer or it's going to put a lot of miles on it. Hey, the feds have these car auctions down here. I almost bought one of mine back that they got from me. Chevy HHR, and I decided, nah, I wasn't even going to do it. I looked at it, I thought about it. Thought, boy, I should just buy back my own car just because. Dirty sons of guns, but nah. But they got some nice ones. I'm just saying, man. They got some, feds got a nice little repo auction down, a little C's auction down here, they do. They got some nice rides in it. And you can get the ones that the cops used to drive, you know what I mean? They got some nice little Dodge Chargers and Challengers. And they got some stuff, I'm just saying. But it's how you going to get them all the way back up there. Meanwhile, you're looking online there. I don't know, man. Buying cars online. Hey, Americans, I'll tell you this, you ladies, gentlemen. Y'all don't be using no Temu, you hear me? That shit's pissing me off. Now they done over there faked all the coins and gold and everything else to where now they got all the fake shit out there floating around. So don't be buying none of that shit on Temu. It ain't real. Now I see that they got ball cards on there. No Temu cars. Don't be doing all that. Hey, but now I tell you this, there's a kid here in the neighborhood, he got one of them Temu motorbike things. Boy, man, I tell you what, he whizzes around here. He's faster than the kids with the gas ones. You might need to get one of them, Furry. He'd be rolling around on two wheels, getting around better in the car. I was going to say, does that say 2028? My ass. It's 2023. Okay. And boy, I was about to say, now that damn thing's ahead of time. We know we hit a time warp when we get coins that's 3 years ahead of time. What happened? Come on, man. Might get cold in the winter. Well, I mean, you wouldn't need it all winter. You just need it until you save more money, right? Until you found a nice ride. I'm just saying. If I could ride, I would probably do. Look at there, 25, y'all. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. Hey, put snow tires on it. Hey, man, my buddy Devin, Devon, that you guys met here on YouTube, that I mentor, he's got an electric bike. He rode that mother sucker during the winter and got to work Furry. What you talking about? We're in Oklahoma. We only had snow for like 3 days, so I'm just saying. But for that 3 days, he rode that motherfucker to work. He put some big tires on it, like some snow mogging tires. You know. Yep. Oh yeah. I just put a basket on it. I need an AC in my car. Oh my goodness. What are you delivering? Ice cream? I mean, most people want their food warm, don't they? Although I can say this, I got a burger at Sonic yesterday here in Oklahoma. Hey, I don't know Sonic, if you're listening, you sorry mother suckers. How you gonna get a Sonic burger and it still be cold? Do you hear me? I don't know what was up with that deal yesterday. Food from Walmart. Well, it's already 2 days old then, Fergie. You delivering food from Walmart, is it? I mean, you tell them you can't do the freezer section, all right? Tell them, look, the only way I can do the freezer section is if you give me some dry ice and a cooler. Then you can strap the cooler on with some duct tape. Cold and frozen. Well, there you go. The dry ice will work, I promise you. You put the dry ice in the cooler and you just duct tape the cooler to your bike. See what I'm saying? Like a basket. And then you just throw the cool stuff in there and then you just go phew, right off and deliver that shit. Huh? No, you will melt. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now here's what we got to do. You get you some of them battery operated fans, right? You just clip it on your clothes there. And then them fans, they just mist and they blow on you. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness, too hot. Come on now. Becky says, I am laughing my ass off. I'm just saying, there is ways to fix these kind of things. Hey, Furry, look here. It was 107 degrees today here in Oklahoma City, so I understand. But look, once you get past the sweating part, the wind will cool you off. You see, you get going fast enough. It's like free air conditioning. You hear me? And then if you need a little extra breeze, you put that basket on the front and one on the back. And then you just open up the lids to the coolers a little bit, and then you get that frost off of that dry ice. Yeah, that'll cool your ass off. You'll be good to go. But you don't want to get some rubber gloves like these to handle the dry ice, okay? Dry ice will burn your skin off. I know. Don't ask me how I know, but I used to mess with dry ice quite a bit when I was younger. I'm just saying it will freeze your ass if you touch it, okay? So don't be touching it with your bare hands. I mean, Mick Epperly's son made that mistake once while trying to learn something from me. Whole idiot. Just saying, something about that Epperly family, they ain't real bright, most of them, okay? You would think if you were the son of the sheriff that you would know dry ice would burn your ass, but apparently not. He thought it was a good idea to try to pick it up barehanded, stupid mother sucker. Yeah, well, there you go. You could have a puddle on my seat. What? No, the dry ice don't melt like that, girl. It evaporates. You hear me? Oh, my goodness. Furry ain't never been around dry ice. There's going to be some condensation. But it ain't the same as like ice, okay? It's a whole different thing. It's dry ice. There's going to be some condensation, but it just puts off an epic amount of coldness, okay? Heat stroke is real. Oh, I know. You don't want to have one of those either. American Annie says, I'm dying over here. Well, I'm just saying, you don't want anybody to get hurt out here with the dry ice playing around. You gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. And if you're in Berry County, do not date within the Epperly gene pool. It's a bad idea, okay? Just saying. That dude was a dumbass when he was a deputy. He was terrible as sheriff. And he's worse at being a criminal. Oh, Becky said, I had to go pee. She said she done had a kid or two. She about twinkled on herself. That happens. That's a real thing, right? I get it. I mean, I understand that happens. Meanwhile, she grew up around the Epperly. She can testify to that. Son and daughter both rock stupid, I'm pretty sure, because both of them were just dumb as a box of rocks in that scenario, I know. Meanwhile, God bless Mick's wife, not much brighter. I'm just saying. That, sheesh. Not the smartest gene pool ever. No, I'm just saying. Not that mine is the smartest gene pool ever either, but I'm definitely 2 light bulbs ahead of that group. I mean, I'll give Mick this though. He is one of 3 sheriffs that had the balls to come to me and be like, hey, if you'll work for me, it'll be okay. If you just sell this stuff for me. I was like, what? I said, Cat, I already sell this stuff and I don't need your permission. I ain't selling your shit. You hear me? But I give Mick that. He was one of 3 sheriffs that offered me that transactional deal, and he's a dummy. Because I just laughed at him and told him exactly what I just told you all. I said, well, look here, fucker, I'm already selling the shit, and I don't need your help doing it, and I don't need your product, and I don't need your permission. Because what I was selling was illegal anyway, so how in the hell, I don't know what, my name's not Burwell, you hear me? I'm not one of the Burwells. You can't get me to sell some cop dope. I ain't doing it. Yeah, arrested my husband several times before he passed. He hated him. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm sorry to hear that happens, you know what I mean? I'm sorry to hear about your husband passing. That's terrible. You know, but that's the way it goes. They get you on a thing there, boy, and I want you, you know. They all a bunch of dirty birds, man, at the end of the day. I learned a lot about politics and life in general at a very young age, man. And every one of them dirty in some form. Even the ones that ain't got their hands completely dirty, they know. Knowing is half the battle, right? Meanwhile, I grew up knowing about all of them because, yeah. Hendricks was the first sheriff that I dealt with. Hey, that was the funniest mother sucker in the world, Becky. Hey, I made a living off of Sheriff Hendricks's hay barn. You hear me? He messed up and had a wife that had a big mouth, too. They are crumped. There you go. So, yeah, they're corrupt. Well, they all are. I finally got some of the second set of quarters. Nice. Look here. This is the one I found today. I found this one right here live on Whatnot earlier today. Look at there. Denver. First one I found in the wild like that. Anyways, during the live stream. Looking for the nickels, man. I'm trying to find the nickels. I know they're in town. My roommate got one from the daggum grocery store. If I'd have been with her, I'd have known where they were at. Because you know me, I'd be up in there. I'd be like, hey, we're going to need to crack open that safe. I'm going to need those. Which one? Turn it over. What do you mean, girl? They ain't none of them got the same face on them. That guy's on it. You know this guy's on it. Got the little milk mark on it there. Isn't it crazy? Brand new coins, they got milk stains on them. Come on, U.S. Mint. Got to make better coins. Them little white spots, y'all, them are milk spots. That's from the chemical rinse at the mint. They didn't rinse their coins right. Why? Out of the change from the what? Nice. I got a whole roll. What? Nice. Furry game changer. Furry, you got money then, girl. Why ain't you selling them? I mean, you're going to save them all. I get it. If you do, God bless you. That's fine. But Just saying, I know you're needing some things. I'd be selling those babies. They're so nice. Yeah, I'd keep them. I'd keep them then. Look at what they're going for graded. Holy cow. I seen guys selling them. As a matter of fact, Couch Collectibles was over on Whatnot selling them slabbed for, $40. And they're not even MS-70s. Like the highest grade's like a 65. I have a whole box of those Revolutionary War ones. Nice. Man alive, you guys are lucky. Holy shit. I need some. Somebody box them up and send them up here to Oklahoma, mother suckers. Why can't I get some? That's what we're looking for now. Oh, let me dump this big bag here. Oh, y'all about heard a disaster just went. Oh, all right. Looks like I robbed the bank, man, every time I find. What? I'll let some go. Holy cow, he says he's got a bunch of them. In sealed roll. I'll let some go. You got both of them? You got the Mayflower and the Revolutionary one, or just the Revolutionary one? Send me a message after this show on, just send me a message, attach it to the show. I do have some people that might be interested. Both nice. Normally find the peas first. Well, that's amazing. Yeah, here we don't hardly get any peas. We're Denver. We're Denver here in Oklahoma, apparently. So it would seem. Somebody tell me we're gonna find one. We're gonna find one. Let's go. Come on, y'all. We're searching quick. We're gonna find it though. On a mission. Newer. 2020. Here's my email. I can't write it down though, buddy. I'm streaming. I'm upside down. Somebody grab his email. I definitely know people that'd be interested. Well, they can leave it up there if they don't mind people sending them emails. You know what I mean? I wouldn't maybe not give to everybody in the world, but that's up to them. I kind of think that's how they sell, by email probably. I get it, furry. We do that for people's safety. We don't want everybody to have all your information unless you want them to have it. Whew, you guys, I'm in the middle of a hot flash like no other. Shoosh. Whew. So the treatment one of the treatments I'm taking for MS, I'm on multiple different things, but I'm taking 2 different treatments at once. One of them is for marriage. And this stuff causes me to have hot flashes like no other. Whew. All right, give me a second. Let me get some cold water in me. All right, y'all, bear with me. Give me a second. Might have to let me get some air and then I'll be back. Yep. All right, y'all talk to each other for a second. I'm going to step out. Actually, let me do this. I know how to fix it. All right, y'all bear with me a second. All right. All right, next, quarters, nickels. I got lots of nickels, y'all. Sheesh. I grabbed so many nickels thinking maybe we'd find some 2026 nickels. We can do this. Let's go. I feel like it's going to happen. It's going to happen. We've been on here for an hour. Y'all. Can we do it? Dun, 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 dun. All right, we're quick looking, but we're going to find him. $2023. We're getting close. $16, $23. We're firing all around it. We're just not hitting on it. $23 again. Looks like 23 is as close as we get out of that roll. It's all right. The next one is live. Here we go. Next roll of quarters. Now I'm determined to find these guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get them. Says I did. Okay. Oh, he said he put his email in. Oh, it won't show up because he's not a mod. Yeah, it's because he's not a mod. Hold on a second, American. I'm gonna mod you long enough to do this. Oh no, hold on. Hold up a second. Here we go. There you go. Now you can put up your email. It'll let you now. There you go. It'll do it. Now that I make you a moderator, it'll let you post it. You're welcome. I just had to do it long enough to do that. Now I have to take it back off of you. No offense, but I only have a couple of moderators. So there you go. Just long enough for you to get the comment up there. Furry and MJ and a few others are the moderators. But I appreciate you, and I want to make sure everybody can see that. So there you go. We got it. And everybody else in the chat can see it now, too. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming in, and thank you for helping others in the community. Y'all, I'm sorry that I'm over here having this little heat thing right now, but it'll be okay. We're going to get through it. We're going to push through it. We're going to get this. Thank you. Oh, thank you. You're awesome. I appreciate you hanging out with us and helping other people in the community. That's how we grow, is to help one another. We got to learn from each other, right? Look at this 98. That quarter looks BU, y'all. I mean, tell me the U.S. Mint ain't printing more coins or something. I don't know. I don't know. Becky, good night. I appreciate you. God bless you. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with us. Make me smile every time. Have a great night. Keep your head up, your feet down. Keep reaching for those stars. And I want you to tell your dad that we're all going to be pulling for him and thinking of him, and keep his head up. No matter what them doctors say, it ain't the end until he says it's the end. Until the man upstairs calls it, it ain't over. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. I want you to know that, yeah, you're not alone, and if you ever need anything, you know how to get a hold of us. We got you. All right, here we go. Yep, Miss Furry. Miss Becky grew up around where I did. I've known her, and she's known me and my family. She's known me longer than most people, probably, family-wise. All right, let's find some nickels that's worth more than 5 cents. Can't do it though, man. I ain't found one all day. I'm telling you, where are the new nickels at? Can we at least get like a war nickel or something? Why is it all I'm finding is 2025s? I feel like it's a conspiracy. Here, they are hiding the coins from me. I'm almost convinced. You think it's possible? Do you think it's possible that they're hiding all the coins from me? They're like, hey, there's this guy named Crumpler in Oklahoma trying to find these deals. We are hiding them all. Meanwhile, I don't know what is going on, that I've got the world's hottest hot flash right now, but it's cool. And I'm dumping change. Did you hear that one? I don't know how I lose the change. Here we go. Probably what? Oh my goodness. Yeah, they're stashing them. They're hiding them on me. It's a conspiracy. They were like, we're just going to keep him looking. As long as he's looking for coins, he ain't doing anything else. Keep him busy looking for these coins. Oh man, we're fast paced looking. It's because they're all gnawed up, beat up looking. We know these ain't new. They are, God bless them, they're already running. 2016. 21 closer. 21's closer. Alright, here we go. Nickels again. Let's go. And today's Wednesday. So tomorrow's Thursday, which means we've only got 2 more days worth of coin getting, right? Pain level can cause hot flashes. Oh, I know. I know it. It's just part of my life now, so I get it. I'm definitely hurting. I've been hurting really bad the last couple of days, but it's all right. It will be all right. You know, there's a saying I grew up on: what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I'm working on being the strongest motherfucker in the world. You think? Uh, 2025, 1 year off. So close. 2019, we're going backwards. 2019, still backwards. No silver in the roll. No silver, no new ones. Nothing fancy. No V nickels. There's 23. I don't know why this glove is causing me issues. My hands are sweating. All right. Dun, dun, on the floor. I'm throwing chains everywhere. All right, let's do it. Quarters, and quarters. Let's hit them. We'll see if they're in this. They are bankrolls. You do pull all of the 2024 Ds. Any 2009s? No, I don't. I do not. I know that people say you should be, and they like them, but I don't. I haven't been. Talking about on the nickels. Same thing with the 2005s, right? Furry says weird. You don't like those numbers, Furry? Them are like semi-key dates. They're low mintage, lots of errors, different things like that. You're missing out, brother. Yes, nickels. Oh, I know. Yeah, I know. People tell me that, but you got to find people to buy them. You know what I mean? Low mintage, man. Everything 2009 is very low mintage. We can thank Obama for that. We were going through a recession in 2009. And I was selling recession weed. And Obama was making fewer coins because it seemed to be the answer to our recession. Yeah. Very low mintage on coins lately because Obama decided, hey, we'll make less coins. That'll fix the recession. That way, instead he shipped a whole printing press over to China. How did that help? Does anybody know? Y'all know that, right? Obama sent China their own printing press during his little administration. You know, here, just make your own money. That's how we'll do it. We'll just print your own shit. You don't even have to get it from us anymore. Just make your own. Not the biggest fan of Obama and his administration. It cost me a lot of money. I'm somebody that had invested in GMC and had, yeah. When they accepted the bailout from Obama, it canceled out all my everything that I had in it. So Not a very big fan of the Obama administration. Not a big fan of most administrations, to be honest with you. Oh, we got shiny. We got a shiny in there. We got one right there that looks newer. A couple of newer looking ones. I don't see any silver, but I do see some nice edges. Definitely some newer coins in there. Let's see. Let's see how it get. And 22. Not near enough to be what we needed. Right now we are on a mission. We're on a mission. I feel like it's Mission Impossible right now. 65, 1 year off from silver. Boy, that's been nice. We could use a silver right now. That'd make me feel better. I'd be happy about that. I'd give it to you up. No. Oh my goodness, here we go. And the bullseye. And the bullseye. On the Denver. Denver. Pilgrim. 2026. Boom. Boom. There we go. Second 2026 of the day, and that one is the Mayflower, the harder one to get. 2020, can it be a W? Let it be not a W. It's all right, though. We did get a Mayflower. We got a Mayflower out of that roll. What's the next one going to be? What's the next? We got one more roll of quarters left for tonight. We've been on for over an hour. We've been on for over an hour. We just got our second 2026. This camera picks up every little detail. So it looks better in person than it does, This camera, it picks up every little imperfection. But yeah, it's been circulated at least once. And this is how cheap they're making your coins now. This coin's been probably through the bank once. Definitely could be in better shape for sure. Kind of sad, but still a good find. Still worth money. Still worth a lot more than 25 cents. Guarantee you I can take those and we'll get them done. We'll do something with them. You hear me? We're going to make somebody happy with some of those. You watch and see. All right, here we go. Edges, last roll of quarters for the night, I believe. Oh, hold on. I might have more. Take that back. There might be more, y'all. Sorry. There might be more. All right, let's go. Let's find them. Let's find them, y'all. Rob finds treasures found. 80 of them. Holy smoke. Just seems amazingly amazing. That's amazing. Good on him. Good on him. Want to come up for his family. I'm sure he's going to send off and have most of them graded. As well he should. He'll get a lot more money for him graded than wrong. I would rather him found him than some of the other people down there. I can say that. Good on him. I'm glad he found him. Okay, here we go. And let me see if we got any more rolls of quarters in here. We still got it. I still had a whole nother bag of change over here to go through. Holy smokes, y'all. This is getting out of hand here. I tell you. Okay. 2 more rolls of quarters. Then we're going to call it good luck. Wow, he didn't look very. Yeah, they've been circulated. Hold on, let me fix this real quick. I got an issue I got to fix. Y'all give me just a second here. All right, here we go. And we're off to the races again. I'm back. Almost. Hold on 1 second. Before you talk to them, I got to step out for 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, I'm on my way back. Oh, she said it looked like he's in tough condition. Holy cow, Furry. Stay positive, Furry. We'll find ones in better condition. I have faith eventually. They are out there. We're going to find them. All right, let's go. Oh, I thought that was a double-tailed quarter. I was about to be excited. I thought, man, we found an error of a lifetime. Come on now. Let's get another one. Let's finish the night on another one. And you can give it to us. It's fighting us. Denver. And it fought us on us to the end. We didn't get another one. That's all right, though. We got one more roll. We got one more roll for you. I'll leave you with the lady doing the splits for a second. Give you something to look at for a minute. All right, here we go. Thank you, everyone, for hitting the thumbs up. I appreciate you. You can always leave a comment after the video. That'd be nice. Helps the algorithms. Helps us to where you guys know we're live more often. We can do more things. And the more views we get, the better off it is. So I appreciate y'all. All right, let's go. My neighbor asked me today, she's like, I don't need to buy change anywhere. I can just get it from you. I was like, yes. It's pretty funny. As she seen me lugging, boxes of quarters up the stairs. She actually helped me out, grabbed some of them. I was appreciative. 2013. Let's go. Last thing of quarters for tonight. Let's find something. Come on, it could be a W. Oh, Denver. Dadgummit. So wanted it to be a W. That'd be awesome. Come on, W. Denver. Could have been a W. And is there spit on the horse? But chewy. That was spit coming out of that horse, y'all. They're spitless. Yep, we got this. We did it. Let me see here. See if there's any more quarters in this bag. Looks like we got a whole lot of nickels. Whole lot of nickels, y'all. Whole lot of nickels. So here's what we can do. We'll do one more roll of nickels for tonight, and we're going to wind it up. Just because this might have the nickel in it we need. We got lots of rolls of nickels for tomorrow. I'm going to go to the bank tomorrow, get a few more rolls of quarters, some dimes, and some more nickels. And then we'll search those tomorrow along with some cents. Okay? So, good luck, and here we go. Looking for that 2026. Come on. Come on. Come on with it. Where you at? 17. 23. How can we be so close yet so far away? 99. That was at 99. He said we need to save, right? He's like, holy cow. I don't know. Come on, 2026. Nothing in there. Nothing in that roll, y'all. I'm sorry, dead roll. 2006 Philadelphia looking BU. $2001, not needed. Looking for quarters for someone close. Alright, y'all. Now we go over what we found today. Unfortunately, we didn't find a whole lot, but we did find some cool stuff. So here we go. Earlier today on Whatnot, we found this one right here. It's in good condition. Got a couple of milk spots on it there from the factory. A little milk spot there and there. Other than that, it is in really pretty good condition. So that's a good find. We found a few different bicentennial quarters, of course. We like those. We'll keep those. We did find a nice 2096 that I don't know where I kept. I think that was an accident. 96D, I don't know. We did find a nice V nickel in 1901. It's not in the best condition, but decent. You can see the details on it. So a good V nickel there for future use, 1901. And last but not least, we found the Denver with the Pilgrim on it, the Mayflower, more sought after. Low mintage on these. People are already trying to find these everywhere, so good find on this one. All right, y'all. I want you to know God loves you. He loves you right where you're at, no matter what you're going through. Meanwhile, I appreciate the heck out of you. Thank you for hanging out. I'm sorry for the hot flashes and inconveniences in between, but that's just part of life now, so get used to it. Meanwhile, get over to Whatnot. If you guys like ball cards, coins, get over to Whatnot. All right, I will see you in the next one. Bye.